Love and Marriage Huntsville. Sisters-in-Brawl. Tearing women up, tearing women down. People are friends, people are foes. This season is looking messy. Hey, Chat Sweet family. I'm here with my girl, Shani. We are coming in about this Love and Marriage Huntsville. This was episode 1, season 3. Seems like it's been 100 seasons because, I mean, they are coming in so messy on this one. I'm talking about marriages, divorces, people seeming like babies are coming on the scene. Babies are being acknowledged. This one is the makings of a hot mess. Absolutely. Down in Alabama.
Absolutely.
Seriously. I mean, starting out, family, for anybody who didn't see it, Scott Manor, you know, they still try to build this on this 40 acres. It's back on the block. They're trying to make it happen. Marsau was talking to one of the, I believe, a construction gentleman or someone who's going to help build this. He was saying his focus is, you know, you need to make Tisha happy, happy wife, happy life. Marsau said, I wish that was the truth. I said, oh my God, Marsau. Marsau won't quit. Marsau seems like he is on his top comedic skills coming in on this season. Martell is coming in saying all sorts of jive that he probably shouldn't say, but he seems like he's releasing himself. Like, hey, I'm where I'm at. We're where we at. The divorce is final. And he's acknowledging it is. And he is also acknowledging this baby, which I'm going to get to that because someone told him maybe slow down. He said, I will not slow down on acknowledging any of my children. Anyway, so we coming on.
Wait, stop. He acknowledged the baby?
Yes, he did.
When did he do that? I missed that part.
Hold on, I'm about to tell you in a minute. Listen, okay. Kimmie and Tisha, tension is high. You know Kimmie. She is like, what is wrong with Tisha? What can I do? What did I do wrong? I'm not going to agree with everything you say. I'm not going to agree with you and your mom. I'm sorry. Like, what did I do that's got you so mad? Tisha's like, you don't have, go ahead, Shani.
Yeah, I'm just saying Tisha's very immature. And then Kimmie said something too, like she's spoiled and she's used to getting her way.
Yeah.
But you're a grown woman, honey, with 3 children and a husband.
Right.
Come on.
Right.
Like, seriously. Like, and then you want me to lie? So if you're in the wrong, I'm supposed to still stand by you if you're wrong. That's not right.
I think she wants her to absolutely do that 1000% because we're supposed to be family and you have my back and I'm supposed to have yours.
That's unreasonable. I think that's unreasonable. Do you think that's, would you do that for your, you're wrong.
I mean, I'm just going, I mean, I don't know. Like if this is my, so.
That's a hard one. That's a hard one, Beth.
It's a hard one because I mean, I know about that having your back,
yeah.
But this is a tricky situation on here. You know, this is a tricky situation between them on this reality TV. It never seems like anybody stands down on that. Just, I have your back 100%. Mm-hmm. Because someone is, I don't know, like we're looking for our next big star. You know, it's really interesting. Oh my goodness, this reality. We love you, but it's so interesting. Okay, but Martell, I don't know if you saw this, family. Did you see it? I didn't see it. Shani, did you see Martell apologizing to Mel on Steve Harvey?
I absolutely did.
Oh my God.
I can't believe you didn't hear this. Yes.
I didn't know this about a strawberry letter. You know, I love that strawberry letter that Steve Harvey does every morning with Shirley Strawberry. And I did not know anything about this.
That was months ago.
Oh, I missed it.
Yes, it was interesting. And to me, they made him accountable because he still was like trying to say, things that happened that she did that made me, he was like, no. And, because, Shirley and they was like, no. And even Steve was like, you need to just go ahead and apologize to her and just flat out. And so he did do that. He did. I heard it.
That's good. And Marsau, I believe this was Marsau. Marsau was saying that, or was it Marsau or was it Maurice on this episode was saying that his apology really did seem genuine and sincere. When he apologized
said that. I think it was Maurice.
Yeah,
Maurice.
He said it really.
Kimmie about it, right? He was Kimmie, and he was talking about it, right?
Yeah. So I need to go. I have to go back and research this because I really want to hear him talking about this. I totally missed this. I was just like, what? Like I didn't know anything about this. So it's just, Marcel said something that was so wonderful, I thought, and I have to say thank you, Marcel, because I'm going to use this statement when he talked about apologizing. And he said, you know what? He said, the best apology is a changed behavior.
Oh, yes. That is the truth.
That is a message for the world. I said,
yes.
Thank you, so. I said, because going forward, I have to use this when anything is happening about people apologizing, change the behavior. And that's the best form of, I just love that. I thought that was great, family. I'm sorry that was a sidebar, but I just had to give him some kudos for coming with this great statement that we need to all pull to the forefront and using it. So Mel, was realigning herself. She said she was coming back to who she was before. Before she was Mrs. Holt. Now she's Miss Holt. And so she said, I'm getting back to being Mel. She sat down with Destiny. They had a little kiki talking about how you doing, what's going on. Destiny hit us with a 1-2-1-2.
Oh my God, I could not believe that.
Destiny said that her and LeBert got a divorce. I was like, we were like, what are you talking about?
They just got married and had a baby. How did they get divorced that quick?
What happened? What? And she said, now, Mel, when you got a divorce, there was a sad day, I know. She said, for me, it was like a ray of sunshine. I said, oh my goodness, what was this?
That bad?
That's what I said. Wow. I know she had said in the other season, and Destiny is on right now, family, so she is like a person on the show, not just a friend to the show now. I was so shocked to hear this, but remember before she was just saying how he really had kind of checked out. He really wasn't trying to help with the baby and everything. But I was like, wow, like, oh man, I wanted to kind of see that relationship develop. I really would like to know. Well, I guess it was that bad. It fell apart because that was a quick, let's go, we're done.
Obviously he didn't want to be a part of the show,
Yeah.
Last year he wouldn't come on the show at all. He didn't come on the show.
So yes, so that's right. But family. So Mel learning herself. They, like I said, found out that Destiny had gotten a divorce. Mel was like, oh my goodness, you should have let me been there for you. And she said, listen, Mel, your plate was full. I went through it. And she said she kind of wanted to go through it on her own, just because she didn't want a lot of opinions in it. So I was like, okay, I hear you with that.
I can see that.
Yeah, me too, a little bit when she said it. I was just like, I get it.
Because that is really like a private situation.
Yeah.
It's like,
right.
Martell and Melody made it a public situation, but most other people, it's not like, that you don't just.
Right. I agree with you. So we have Tisha. She is getting her second master's degree. Marceau is planning a big party for her. He had the audacity, as Kimmie thought, to ask Kimmie to help plan it. Kimmie was like, no, sir, I'm not doing this. Like, Tisha and I are not at a good place. Like, how can I help plan her party? She was like, ask her mother. She knows everything that she likes to eat. So, Marceau, as it seems like I said, he's on his comedic stance this season. He's like, I'm trying to have this party when Miss Wanda is out of town. So she's not involved. And as he wanted to have it, and she was not there. So interesting. I will say another thing. Martell, he's coming back in. Because Martell and Destiny were friends first.
Right.
Yeah, and so they're trying to do business together. Martell has a side business that is sort of sounds like Mel was sort of in on, but I don't know if she's in on it now. He hasn't signed the contract with the people, but it seems like he doesn't want to sign the contract until the divorce was final. But then Destiny said the divorce is final, because maybe if he signed the contract, that would be another business that he had while they were married, and he had to get money on it. And so, everybody's trying to play the cards right for the finances in a certain way. And Destiny was a little reluctant, like, what are you trying to do? What type of business are you trying to do with somebody and you don't have all the paperwork signed? But he said, listen, I'm a Black business, supporting Black business, trying to support your Black business. So let's work together.
I can see him on that too, but to me, but I guess if they're friends, she felt as though she could say that. But I do think that, like, it was stepping, like, maybe it was stepping a little over the line a little bit, no? Or maybe she was trying to cover herself, because if she had his product in it, that product in there, and he didn't have an agreement with the person, there could be some liability on her part or something.
I was wondering which way was she going with it too, Shani. I was like, is that the reason that she's doing it? Or was she kind of being on her girl code, trying to make sure the Mel wasn't getting cut out or something?
I don't know.
Yeah, I was like,
so I can see how he could, the way his personality is, or they've shown his personality, like I know him. The way his personality is shown on the show, how he would have taken, offense to that, to her just barraging him with all those questions and all that stuff. and not accepting his answer.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And this is when the new baby was acknowledged, because he posted a picture saying about taking the little baby girl, his little baby girl with Mel, to, I believe, her first day of school, and said four down and 1 to go.
Oh yeah, he did.
And so that's what, Destiny was like, you need to kind of show a little empathy, not just, sort of throw it in Mel's face like that. And he said, listen, it is what it is. That's my child. And I'm not going to deny, I am going to acknowledge my child. That's my child. I'm the child's father. That's it too. And so, I mean, as much as I know what Destiny was saying, it is what it is. I mean, if the baby's here or the baby's on the way or whichever way it is, like, that train is smoking. You can't stop it now.
Because on another note, because I followed him on social media. So that happened a long time ago. And I thought when he did it, I saw it. And Melody went off on him about that. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
What did she say?
She was like, because he hasn't told the children that he has another child.
Okay.
At that point, he hadn't told. I don't know. Probably now he probably has to have told them. But at that point, he hadn't told the children that he had them. And then he put that picture, with the daughter, and anybody could see it, anybody could tell them. So she was upset about that because she felt as though he should have told the children that before he made a declaration on social media.
Gotcha. I understand. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I remember when Martell went off, snapped at her when Destiny was continuing to talk about him taking that picture with Milani, I think that's her name, and acknowledging his other child. Right. And he got offended by that and said, that's why your mouth, that's why you're getting a divorce. So that's why you're in the process of a divorce right now, because of your mouth.
Oh, yes.
And that's why Mel got a divorce too. But he said that's because y'all mouth. Y'all don't know how to talk to men or something like that. Y'all need to know how to be quiet. What?
He said you need to allow a man to be a man and a woman to be a woman. I said, Martell.
What does that mean?
I said, if you don't stop with this male chauvinistic attitude.
I know. It's such an antiquated view of men and women. Like, really, dog?
The woman was like a knife in the stomach. Like, what are you talking about, dude? Like, oh God. So, Mel, he was like that. He was like, your big mouth. That's how women, you end up solo and alone. I was like, if you don't stop, dude, right now, he can't stop. He can't stop.
That's who he is.
Yes, it really is. You can see it. Like, it's wild. But hey, it was attractive to Mel at one point. I don't know, it's just interesting. But again, she's back doing her grinding. She has a beautiful home. She's doing a collaboration with the Black colleges. She was even approached, which I thought, and I want to get your take on this, Shani. She was approached by that developer, Chris, about the 40 acres and seeing if she wanted to be involved in that. And I thought to myself, like, is he trying to be messy, or what was your take on that?
Yeah, don't you remember what happened at your house, sir? She tore that house up. Remember? So why would you do that? So her and Martell, that's not going to be in business together. That they would have some type of interaction. Wrong road, Chris. Wrong road.
No, I was thinking, like, why are you coming asking her that if she wants? And remember, she said, "Have you talked to Martell about this?" So he's aware. How he gets in his feelings. He was like, "No," and I'm like, "What are you doing?"
Is that part of the show? Or did they tell him?
I don't. That's what I want to know. I don't know Love and Marriage, but that looked a little staged. A little.
That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, because I was like, this doesn't make any sense. Like, but we'll see how that develops. How it turns out. They went head on and they had Tisha's graduation party. So Mel showed up. She wanted to support her and everything, which we thought was great. And again, Marsau had it on a time where Miss Wanda wasn't there. But Wanda sent her whole family as a replacement. Her minions, as Marsau called them. He said, and I mean, they hit him with a barrage of questions back and forth, nonstop. They checked him on saying that they were from the other side of the tracks. He said, hold on, wait a minute. You was from the other side of the tracks, but I was also on the other side of the tracks, and I was homeless. So, we both come from some different sides of the tracks. And they kind of like backed up a little bit, but he was trying to dig himself out of that comment that he made from before, which really offended her family. He said, I thought I was safe that Miss Wanda wasn't here, but little did I know that her minions were coming for me. So it was interesting. Kimmie and Tisha, again, they were trying to do a little bit of a mend, but I don't know what's going to happen with that. I don't know if they will be able to come back together. Do you think they will again? Like, I don't know if Tisha's having some unrealistic expectations, if Kimmie can even meet up to what she wants her to be.
Definitely.
I don't know. It's interesting.
I think it's because Kimmie makes a lot of sense and Tisha makes none. I mean, so I just don't, she doesn't have good understanding because, you know, she's explaining to her, you know, this is why I'm feeling, this is why this has happened, this is da-da-da, and she just doesn't seem to get it. Right.
Yeah. It's really interesting. Really interesting. So I just say, I don't know what's going to happen on this, but this one was good. Came out the gate. Looks like it's a complete messy season ahead for this love and marriage. I was hoping it wasn't messy. I hope to God they don't breathe Ariane in here and throw us for a loop on this, because I won't be able to. I know Mel won't be able to take it. It'll just be too much.
That's not going to happen because Mel's the producer. You know, she's not going to allow that.
Okay. So listen, family, we wanted to bring you a recap on this Love and Marriage Huntsville. Sisters-in-Brawl was the name of it. Season 3, episode 1. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, click that notification bell, give us a thumbs up. We are here for this nutty reality that is happening. These messy people putting everybody's business in the street. This is wild. Like, woo! Thank you so much for stopping by quickly and checking in with us and listening to this good, fast recap. And we will see you next week. All right. Bye.